Tell me what it's like when you hear voices.
I don't hear them anymore.
Did you ever really hear them, or were they just kind of thoughts that crept into your mind?
I don't know. Like sometimes I hear whispers and I can't make out what they're saying.
Okay.
So it's scary for me.
Can I just ask, maybe, can you explain, remember that army voice? Can you talk a little bit about that and just explain the soldier? Like, did you see him or did you just hear him?
I saw him and I heard him.
Tell me what you saw and heard.
His name was Mark and he died on the battlefield.
His name was Mark.
And he died on the battlefield.
What kind of battlefield?
Where they would like shoot guns and stuff.
Was it like a really old-time battlefield or a current battlefield?
Current battlefield.
Like in an Afghanistan battlefield or that type thing?
Kind of like Iraq or something.
And what was he saying to you?
He talked through things with me. I don't see him anymore though.
And when he was there, what did you two talk about?
He told me how to get through a hard situation.
What was the best advice he gave you?
That part I really don't know. Well, he said if my brothers were being loud and obnoxious, then I should go in my room and talk to him.
Was he nice? Where was he shot? Shoulder? Is that what killed him? How did he feel about being dead?
He didn't explain that part. He said it was painful though. He missed his family and he missed his home and he said he missed being there
Yeah.
and that he wished he could be there with his family more often.
Did he like talking to you? Yeah.
He said I reminded me of his kids.
Yeah. Why do you think he was talking to you instead of someone else?
I don't know. I'm kind of like a unique person. You can't find much people like me.
Yeah. Yeah. And why do you think he doesn't show up anymore?
Maybe because I'm older. I don't know.
Yeah. How old were you when he was coming there?
10 or 9?
I think about 10 maybe.
Yeah. Did you tell people that Eminem is your father?
Yes, I did, actually. Yeah, I did.
Is he your father?
I am not sure. My mom has pictures of a guy that looks just like Eminem. Like, I'm not even kidding. Looks just like him, and I'm sitting on his lap and everything.
No. And that wasn't Eminem, it was a family member.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, there he is, yeah. Just like that,
No.
except without the
No.
hat, and he always wears
No.
a white t-shirt.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Okay. So you have told people Eminem's your father.
Yeah. There's this picture of me when I was little. It's on my Facebook.
I've seen the picture.
Yeah.
Do you really believe
Oh, I do. Yes, I do.
you believe he's your father?
Yeah.
She knows who her dad is.
But don't you think that would be something that would be
Kind of crazy.
kind of noteworthy if
I mean, kids. Everybody has kids all the
Eminem
time.
was your
and
father? I mean, don't you think?
I don't think it's that crazy, honestly.
How would your mother have met
Are you kidding?
Eminem?
Well, let's see. I've met quite a few famous people in my life. I've dated. Do you know Harding University?
Oh my God, here goes another
I
story.
dated their quarterback.
Do you think that if Eminem was your father, that you would have had some contact with him, or?
I did try to contact him actually through my Instagram. I tried to contact him, looking up his number, like a private number, to call him or a secretary or something like that. And I never got a call back or an answer back or anything like that. And I was trying to get a DNA test
Are you,
from
are
him.
you maybe saying this because he does have a daughter named Haley?
Yeah. Yeah. He has Haley's song. Like I checked that out too. And I mean, it's my baby picture. Like that's me. You know, like you can compare the photos of me. That's me when I was little. And it looks just like Eminem. And I found it on his page, on Eminem's page.
Well, but that's not you. That's his daughter, Haley. That's a
Exactly.
different human being. That's not you. Are you suggesting he has two daughters named Haley?
Who knows how many daughters he has?
Named Haley.
Well, not named Haley, probably. I don't know. I just. Oh my gosh. Look, looks like me. I have pictures of this dude in my mom's little notebook collection that she keeps in the closet that she never lets me look at.
And his name's Mikey, and it's
Well,
a family movie.
this is his daughter, Haley.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. It looks just like my friend. What's her name?
I don't know, but it doesn't look like you.
I know, does it? It's weird because I had the same haircut in middle school,
Yeah.
but I didn't look anything like that.
So that's his daughter, and I'm not showing the picture because I don't want to violate her privacy, but that's not you. That's his daughter, Haley.
Well, he may have another daughter that he doesn't know about.
You?
Probably, yes.
Oh.
I have that baby picture, yes. And I have tons of pictures in my mom's closet that I
So
found.
your theory is he has two daughters named Haley. Like, here's my daughter Haley, this is my other daughter Haley?
Yeah.
Okay, now, I talked about your intellect, that you're able to intellectually step back and look at this. Does that make common sense to you?
Sometimes babies get switched at birth in the hospital.
But that's not even what you're saying. You're not saying that babies got switched at birth at the
That
hospital.
is what I'm saying because
No, you're saying that he has two daughters named Haley. This is one and you're the other. That your mother had an intimate relationship with this rapper from Detroit, and that you're the product of that.
yeah. Yes, that's not crazy either. Because sometimes kids do get switched at birth in the hospital.
Not when he's
And I
from
have
Detroit
pictures.
and you
I
were
have
born
pictures.
in Memphis.
I have pictures.
You're not saying that they got switched. You're saying that there are two of you.
All I'm saying is that I have pictures with this dude. And it's me because I have pictures in the same dress. I have by myself. I have pictures with the same hair color and everything. And it just happens to be that guy in the picture holding me.
Well, actually, it's not this guy. In fact, it actually doesn't look like this guy at all.
No.
She wants to share some things with you that are, I kind of guess, breaking news. Michelle says she has a secret that she needs to reveal to her father today. So, Michelle, the floor is yours.
I am actually not working at a retail job.
You are or not?
I'm not.
Oh.
And I'm not enrolled in school this semester, but right now I'm getting by on a website where you can pretty much go on dates with these men and they'll buy you gifts and they'll shower you with whatever, either it's financially, gift cards, shopping sprees, purses, perfumes, whatever it is that you like when you go on
Cash.
a dates, cash,
Trips.
everything all paid for, just in exchange for your time.
Well, that's not morally how we tried to bring you up. And it kind of leaves you speechless. To me, it shocks me.
Do you object to this?
I'll definitely object to that.
What's your objection?
Objection being, once again, morally, and that's not what we tried to instill in the kids.
She says, I'm not a prostitute.
Yeah.
She says, I won't meet you at a hotel and have sex. you know, if we have chemistry, then I'm negotiable. But if we have chemistry, like any relationship, but she expects to be paid.
It's not that I expect to be paid. I think it's more like being on that website, you know that you're going to get things, you're going to be showered with gifts. Like it's different. I have everything to gain and nothing to lose. If somebody's willing to spend their hard-earned money that they work for on you, then that's their own deal, you know, like that they decided they can spend their money on whoever they want, however they like, you know, and if I told them that I don't want to sleep with them and they're okay with it and they want to continue seeing me or going to dinner, all we ever do is really go to dinner, nice fancy dinners. And I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, this is a new era. This is 1908. This is 2015. People date differently.
I just have to tell you, I disagree that you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. My wife, Robin, we've been married 38 years, and she always says, character is much easier kept than recovered. And
Yeah, Dr. Phil, I was about to say, well, you're a father, and it's very hard, you know, what I'm hearing. My parents always taught me you're gonna earn, you're gonna go out there and work for whatever that
I don't think, I never thought of dating as involving a transaction.
Oh,
I mean, I
well,
never
that
slid
is-
up next to
yeah.
a girl and said, hey, I'll give you $20 to go to the dance with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I might
but-
spend $20 on them to go to the dance with me, but
Yeah.
That would be cool.
You know, by taking them to dinner or something. But this is a transaction. I mean,
Yeah.
and you say, oh, I would go for free. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, well, if you're going to pay for dinner like any other man on a regular date would, they pay
That's
for dinner.
called
That's fine
dating.
with
You're
me.
going
That's
on
fine.
a site and you're verifying their income and you're working out the transaction before you go, right?
You go on a regular date. I talked to them before and I asked them, like, straight out the bat, are you looking for someone to sleep with on the first date? What are you looking for in a girl? How many times do you want to go out on dates with somebody, like see
How
them?
do you set your price?
I don't have a price. It's
How- I
negotiable,
mean,
like it says on
But
the
why have you made 80,000 instead of 800? Why do you not have a Bentley? Are you working cheap?
No, I'm not working. I do want a Bentley. I have been offered one, but I didn't want to like be in a committed relationship with this guy who like seriously wanted to like settle down. And I was like, I mean, the car and everything sounds great, but I mean, I'm not gonna run to the altar. Like some people, you can meet a successful relationship off this site. Who's to say that you can't? That you can't end up dating somebody and being like, you know, really involved with somebody. I know people that have had success stories.
You guys say that you want to be exactly identical, but you actually kind of compete a little bit, don't you? You don't want to be the fat one.
Yeah.
Do you consciously try to outdo the other one?
Yeah.
Do you think that you, right now, would you describe yourself as too heavy, too thin, about right?
Too thin.
Too thin? But yet, you don't want to gain any weight.
Correct.
Okay. How about you? Do you describe yourself as too thin, about right, or too heavy?
About right.
About right? And when you look at your sister, what do you see? Do you see her as looking too thin?
Yes.
Do you see her as looking unhealthily thin?
Yes.
But when you look in the mirror, do you see yourself as looking unhealthily thin?
No.
And when you look at your sister, what do you see?
Someone really thin.
Too thin? So you recognize that you think she would look better if she gained weight? Tell me what you're thinking right now.
I see the pictures in the background.
And what do you think about that?
I didn't know I looked that thin.
And when you see that, tell me what goes through your mind.
That it's not normal to do what I do.
When you're doing it, when you're actually binging, the two of you are binging, do you experience a high?
Yes.
Describe that to me.
It's kind of like you lose control. Like, you just want to keep eating and eating.
What do you experience what's the high like for you when you're binging?
It's like whatever you can find, you eat it.
But what's the emotion you feel? What's the high like? Is it excitement, exhilaration, relief, relaxation?
I feel relief,
Relief from?
like, from life.
Usually when we want relief, it means that there's pain involved. So describe the pain that gives you relief from.
Can I answer that? I don't constantly, like, think I'm fat at the moment because my mind is on food, not my, like, appearance.
Tell me what you're thinking right now.
I'm sad.
Why?
That was a picture when I knew how to eat normal and didn't constantly hate myself.
Do you miss her?
I do.
Do you miss her life? What do you think when you look at that picture?
I think of when I was happy, when I had a caring family, when I had a big group of friends, when I did things.
You girls can overcome this.
If your boyfriend hits you or beats you up, stay with him. He loves you because he's risking for you to press charges on him, calling the police. A guy that's willing to do that for a girl, it's amazing. The other day, my boyfriend gave me a black eye. It was my fault. The fact that he put his hands on me means a lot to me because that shows me that he cares. After I realized how stupid I was, I got on my knees and I begged him, like, please do not leave me. Like, I'm so sorry for what I did. Like, you gave me an order and I didn't follow it. And now I know not to disrespect him, not to talk back. You need to appreciate your man. And if he hits you, stay with him. He loves you.
Okay, the reaction to this has been, you've had a lot of people go on your site and respond to this. What are they saying to you?
They're being really mean to me. They say I should go kill myself.
And you say, hold on, I was just misunderstood. Where is this misunderstood?
I mean, because he was risking to go to jail. Like, he could have gone to jail, you know, if I would have pressed charges. Like, not just anyone is going to go to jail for you.
So your theory is that because they're willing to put themselves at risk of going to jail or paying fines or whatever, that you must mean an awful lot to them or they wouldn't put themselves in harm's way for you.
Exactly.
And therefore, you must really be loved.
Not anyone is just going to go to jail for you. Not anyone is just going to, it's, you know, they're investing time and money and it's just a lot. So, like, he must really care.
Do you really believe that or are you just goofing on everybody?
I really do believe that. Like, I get a lot of messages on my social media asking me for advice, and a lot of girls are like, I look up to you, and I feel like I'm an inspiration to them. They feel the same way.
Your logic is flawed at so many levels that I ordinarily would not give you audience on this platform for 2 seconds, other than the fact that this has been viewed by now over 5 million people, a lot of them young girls, and I am very concerned that the idiotic message that you're putting out there could cause an innocent young girl to put herself in harm's way following that logic and get herself hurt. Okay? And I think what you're saying is irresponsible. I think it is ridiculous. Somebody needs to tell you straight up what's wrong with what you're saying. And I can't decide whether you really mean it or this is just attention-getting behavior on your part. The second video Romina posted about a breakup also outraged people. Take a look at this.
I just want to let everybody know that I don't have a boyfriend anymore because he wasn't beating me hard enough. So I had to break up with him, like it just wasn't good enough for me.
I think you are saying this to get attention, which I think you're just doing it. Which, look, people go on the internet to get attention all the time, and that's fine. And listen, that's
Well,
fine.
no, you're
people go do
wrong.
stuff, but it's okay unless you're hurting young people to do it.
No, you're wrong because before this video, I was already, I guess, famous on social media.